This video will demonstrate how to enter service area outcome assessment data into Nuventive Improve, which was formerly called TrackDat. To begin, make sure you're in the correct assessment unit. Look up at the top of the screen and there's a drop-down box where you'll see the units that you have access to. Once you've selected the correct unit, you'll be on the home screen, which shows you the outcomes that are currently available. We're going to focus on two areas over on the left-hand navigation in this video, the service area planning section as well as the reports section. The service area planning section is where you'll enter your outcome information as well as your assessment results. I'm going to start by clicking on the outcome link over on the left-hand side, and here you'll see the service area outcomes that have already been entered into TrackDat. You can keep these outcomes, you can edit them, or you can also add new ones. So let's look at an example here. This is knowledge of data sources. This is a service area outcome. If I click on this icon here, I can edit that service area outcome. You'll see it has a brief name, a description of the outcome. You can also add this outcome type to help describe the type of outcome, learning process, or satisfaction. I could save what I just entered, so now I've edited this particular outcome. You'll also see assessment methods here. So when you enter your outcome, also enter how you are going to assess it. What are your plans? So these are the original plans. You can edit them, or you could also add new assessment methods by clicking on the plus symbol. Use that plus symbol throughout the database to add information. Okay, that was a very brief demonstration of how to add your outcomes and plans for assessing. Now let's look at how to add your assessment results. We'll begin by going over to the left-hand navigation and clicking on the results link. For this example unit, you'll see there has already been some results entered. So I'm going to click on one of the results just to show you the type of information you would include in your results. So I'm going to click here on this edit link just so we can take a look at the fields. So you'll see results summary, then the summary is just what did you learn? Reporting year, next plan assessment, you'll see reflection of results. This is really important. What did you learn as a result of your assessment? Click on the question mark icon next to any field to learn more about what type of information to enter into that field. Now I'm going to return to the results page to show you how to enter new results. So again, you would click on that plus icon next to the assessment method for the outcome. So click on that assessment method, click plus. Here you can enter new results if you use the same assessment method, and click save to save. I clicked return because I didn't add any. In addition to entering your results, another important element to the assessment are taking actions after you've completed the assessment and analyzed the results. So here you can also click on that plus sign to add what kind of actions are you taking as a result of the assessment. What improvements need to be made? There's also an option to add follow-up. What were the results of the actions that you took, and are there any additional steps needed? While I don't have time in this video, there's also options to add documents related to your assessment to TrackDat. But let's get back to entering your outcomes assessments, plans and results. Those are under service area planning. Under outcome, that's where you add your outcome and assessment plans, and results, that's where you go back to add your results. Finally, I like to introduce the reports section, which you can use to help you in preparing your PRP. Start by clicking on Standard Reports and then select Program Review Report for PRP. Here you'll have some options of filtering your report by outcome type or by year, or you can just click on the Open Report button on the top. That's what I recommend. The first time you run the report, there's a glitch in the system. It may give you an error message. So if you ever get an error message when you try to run the report the first time, just close the box and run it again, and it usually works on the second time. And here's an example of the report. You'll see the outcomes as well as assessment methods, results, and actions. This concludes our video on how to enter assessment information into Nuventive Improve, formerly known as TrackDat. If you have any questions or trouble getting into the database, please contact Learning Outcomes Help at palomar.edu.